Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Sushmita Sen. Every time I meet you, I just keep falling in love. So thank you for doing this.
Being a woman is the greatest gift of God, and we must all appreciate it. If it is not in my hand, I don't deal with it. If it's in my hand, I win. God, it's just amazing energy, you people. Amazing energy.
Sushmita, thank you so much for doing this. Once again, this is my 4th conversation with you. And every time I meet you, I just keep falling in love. So thank you for doing this.
Thank you so much for that.
You know, before we start the conversation, let me ask the audience. Guys, you all know what Sushmita means?
Does anyone
aware
know?
of
इस
what
नाम के मायने क्या है? Sushmita means what? किसी को नहीं मालूम. किसी को भी नहीं मालूम.
There's someone.
ये बात. What's your name? Anjulika. Anjulika is the only lady who raised her hand and got the answer right. So आप जानना चाहेंगे what Sushmita means? Okay. Sushmita means a beautiful smile.
Whoa.
And you know, when my father kept this name, he used to always say कि किस्मत उसकी होती है जो हर हालात में मुस्कुराना याद रखे. So to give you a name that means you will smile through all ups, downs, all aspects of life. Yeah. So it's wonderful. Well done, Madhulika. Very well done.
It is absolutely wonderful. And you know, I want to take this conversation right from the beginning, Sushmita. We are all aware that you are Miss Universe 1994, but I just want to reiterate the fact that you are also our first ever Miss Universe that the country has ever seen.
Yes. Yes.
We can... So I want to start from that stage. In one of the final rounds, Sushmita was asked the question, and I'm going to ask her same question again. Sushmita, you were asked, what for you is the essence of being a woman? 30 years later, we all evolve as human beings. Yeah. If I have to ask you the same question today, how will you answer?
You know, one of the most powerful things that happened, I was 18 years old when I represented India at Miss Universe. And उस वक्त मेरी अंग्रेज़ी साफ़ नहीं थी. तो एक वो अंडर कॉन्फिडेंस भी होता है कि आप इतने सारे लोगों के सामने उनकी सब इंग्लिश में बात कर रहे होंगे, आप नहीं कर पाओगे, तो मे बी यू वोंट इवन बी कंसिडर्ड फॉर विनिंग बिकॉज यू डोंट नो द लैंग्वेज. And then they ask an 18-year-old child in English, what for you is the essence of being a woman? Essence क्या होता है भाई? Like that word itself was like foreign ka bhi foreign to a person who was just learning English. But there was woman and there was getting to know maybe the qualities, the attributes. I didn't quite know what essence was. And so I always say कि जो दिल से निकल गया without knowing the word essence turned out to be the winning answer. And so many years later, this year, in fact, will be 30 years in May that we have won Miss Universe. Yeah, 30 years, dude. Can you imagine? 30 saal. I'm just wondering, you guys were not even born, right? Like 94, were you born? None of you were born. Acha, you were. Chalo, good. Thank you. There are like 2 hands. We were. Acha, 4 hands. Very good. At least someone. Yeah, so after 30 years, I still have to say that the essence of a woman for me remains the same. Because now, oh, that is very, very special. Because when I gave that answer, I thought, bol diya. That was my reaction. Bol diya. Kya bola? I had no recollection. You know, it's been 30 years of public eye that I've been in the public eye. मैं आज भी जो कुछ भी आके स्टेज पे बोलती हूँ मुझे बाद में देखना पड़ता है कि मैंने बोला क्या. Because everything in my life has been in the moment. And so nothing has changed about that answer. In fact, if anything, being a woman is the greatest gift of God and we must all appreciate it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And to all those who don't know about the impact, it was a huge impact when Sushmita brought that crown for us back in the years.
Listen, guys, I need you I'm telling you the stories of the questions he's asking me, but if at any point you want to cross question and ask something, please stand up and ask, okay? Just interact, because पता नहीं फिर कब मौका मिलेगा मिलने का, है ना? So just feel free to ask. I am a defense officer's daughter. पिताजी एयरफोर्स से हैं, एंड उनकी वजह से इंडिया में 3-3 साल पोस्टिंग्स होती थी दूसरे दूसरे शहर, और नए दोस्त बनते थे, नए स्कूल्स में जाना होता था. So the whole system was that. So I knew India very, very well because of my dad. When I left India and went for Miss Universe, I had only been to one foreign country, Malaysia. I was 14. तो मैंने दुनिया नहीं देखी थी, अंग्रेज़ी नहीं आती थी, और माँ बाप के अलावा किसी के साथ कहीं पे नहीं रुकी थी कभी भी. So it was like a very intimate upbringing. So when you ask me if Miss Universe changed my life, वो सीधा मैंने फ्लाइट पकड़ी इकोनॉमी, यहाँ से मुंबई से मनीला फिलीपींस के लिए. वहाँ पे 1 महीने रुकी, फिर हम जीत गए. जीतते ही वहीं से they took me to Los Angeles. अब लॉस एंजलिस में I was there for 1 year as Miss Universe and I traveled 33 nations. एटिकेट सिखाया गया, अंग्रेज़ी सिखाई गई, तमीज़ सिखाई गई, एस्पेक्ट सिखाए गए कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स के, ताकि आप दुनिया में किसी से भी कहीं पर भी उनके सोशियो इकोनॉमिक कंडीशन पे बात कर सको. यूनाइटेड नेशंस में आई वेंट एंड बिकेम अ स्पीकर. ये सब 1 साल में हुआ. माई वर्ल्ड ओपनड अप. I realized that not only how I took India to the world, but how the world saw India. And it was magnificent. Each time they'd say, "Oh, you're from India? Do you still ride on elephants?" And this is in 1994. In a year when you had to educate people that my country is so much greater. You haven't seen nothing about it yet. So, yeah, it changed my life. It changed my life, but it also changed the way the world saw India. Yeah. We became competitive, not once, but twice in the same year, because Aishwarya Rai won Miss World the same year.
Absolutely. And like she said, there was a hysteria in our country, but even in Philippines, let me share a small trivia. In the year 1994, many girls who were born, they were named Sushmita Sen.
Yeah, it's very funny, because I went back to the Philippines अभी recently. मैं मनीला गई थी Miss Universe judge करने के लिए. Life comes a full circle. Yeah, and Miss France won after 65 years. So it seems like every time I go for Miss Universe, we make history. One way or another, we make history. But it was during this time that I went on Jessica Soho, एक बहुत ही famous Philippines की opera है. Oprah Winfrey जैसे, she's a spokesperson and she excellent anchor person. So हम उनसे जब interview कर रहे थे, she said to me, "Did you know that since 1994, Sushmita Sen Migales is a Filipino name?" I'm like, what? Sushmita Sen can't be a Filipino name. It is, because all of the children born in that year, the Filipinos have named it after an Indian name. You have no idea to have met all these Filipino girls wearing their names, and all of them were Sushmita. I met them. So they have 1,800 islands. So a few from there were called. बहुत मज़ा आया मिलके. And that's where you feel like a legacy, a part of you is left behind. So I do call Philippines my second home.
Yeah. But like you said, so much changed after 1994. But one thing did not change is you still didn't want to pursue acting.
Yeah.
It took 2 years and a Mahesh Bhatt to convince you to do Dastak.
And convince me कि बस एक ही पिक्चर करनी है.
हाँ.
एक ही करिए, फिर आगे you don't have to be an actor. So guys, this is an embarrassing story. अभी से बता देती हूँ. मिस इंडिया बनने के बाद मैंने कुछ इंटरव्यूज़ दिए थे, जिसमें मैंने बहुत बेशर्मी से ये कहा था कि मैं एक्ट्रेस तो कभी नहीं बनूंगी, बिकॉज ये हमारे खानदान में दूर दूर तक अलाउड ही नहीं है. Like my father doesn't like it, my uncles are against it. No one from my family is an actor. तो होगा ही नहीं और वैसे भी शौक नहीं था तो I was like, you know, I'm never going to be an actor and all that. इतना सब बोलने के बाद cut to I did dastak and then I'm sitting there at the press conference like अभी क्या बोलूँ किस मुंह से बोलूँ. I thought I was going to do this one film called Dastak with Mahesh Bhatt Saab and then leave to go study journalism.
Wow.
मैं पढ़ना चाहती थी. मैं शुरू से पढ़ना चाहती थी. आप जो ज़िंदगी इस वक्त जी रहे हो ये मेरी सबसे बड़ी ख्वाहिश थी. But शिकायत नहीं कर रही हूँ. My life's been good. It's been very good. But I wanted to study eco honors in St. Stephen's, Delhi में. I didn't make the percentage. I was a good student, but I didn't make the percentage. तो मैं लाइन में खड़ी रह गई पापा के साथ. जब तक हमारी बारी आई, उन्होंने application reject कर दिया. And then my father said the most amazing thing to me, that his dream was that I should graduate with honors, you know, and get through whatever I wanted to do. And I said, ये नहीं हुआ ना पापा, I will graduate life with honors. So I will work at that.
Wow.
So I reached one Miss Universe and then I was invited by St. Stephen's to come and speak to the students. मैं इतना रोई हूँ उस दिन because I wanted to get through to that university. I wanted to study in that college. And then I told the students how lucky they are to be there. And had life not taken me where they did, I would probably have lost that opportunity forever. However, because I had won Miss Universe, St. Stephen's gave me a lifetime honorary opportunity to come and study there anytime I want. So I think life, if you just pursue it, give it 100% no matter what, तो आप कुछ सोचते हो और आपकी ज़िंदगी किसी और रास्ते से आपको लेके जाएगी, मगर वहाँ लेके ज़रूर जाएगी. That is the faith you must have. Must.
I see some tears there.
ये पर रोना होना मत करना, मेरा मेकअप खराब हो जाएगा. You want to ask me something? हाँ जी, पूछिए.
Hello ma'am, big fan of yours. Like, मैं हूँ ना movie सब लोगों ने देखा है. And I feel that all of us in this auditorium have fallen in love with each other because of Miss Chandni. So, yeah, and my question for you was, when we saw that poster of Aarya, you were seen holding a gun in one hand and cigarette in the other. It's a thing that mostly men do, and like I saw the comments also, and many people were saying this to you, like, you know, how did you ace it? Like daring kind of daring. So my question is that, have you like defied the odds to change something and to give inspiration for the next girls in future, that maybe you can do all the masculine things too?
Aarya is a village, you know. So जो आप देखते हो poster पे, the cigar, the gun, the macho presentation of Aarya, it's actually not macho. It is the representation of power. Because in that scenario, Aarya की कहानी में, the cigar and the gun represents the cartel. And so जिसके हाथ में आता है, the power comes to that person. So it was in an effort to do that. Frankly, I think women should be women and men should be macho.
Wow. I also have a Main Hoon Na question.
Yeah.
So I messaged Farah yesterday saying I'm interviewing Sushmita, please. And I told her, tell me something that we don't know about. And she said when she was choreographing you for Dilbar, is when she told you that she's gonna direct you in her first film. You didn't believe it.
No, actually, very क्या research करके आए हैं आप? मान गए. So you all know Farah Khan? You all love her? Good. She's a very talented woman. And the most amazing thing about her is, जो बोलती है, वो करती है. She was choreographing me for Dilbar Dilbar, a song that we love. Even I love that song. And she was a choreographer at that time. फिर वो आई मेरे पास और उन्होंने कहा कि जिस दिन मैं फिल्म डायरेक्ट करूँगी, will you be my heroine? So I said, हाँ, इसमें पूछने वाली कौन सी बात है, जब भी करोगे. So years go by. कब बात हुई थी ये? बहुत साल निकल गए. And then she calls me and says, Sush, वो वक्त आ गया है. तो I said, कौन सा वक्त? जबान दी थी ना, that you'll be my heroine. I said, yeah, कौन सी फिल्म है? She says, I'm doing my first film, it's signed and everything. So I go, great, okay. कहाँ करना है sign? Come to Film City. I never asked her who the hero is. I never asked her nothing about the movie except कि वो कर रही है. So she kept her word. I kept mine. I went there. Okay, मैं कमरे में घुसी हूँ तो मैंने कहा फरा कहाँ है? नहीं, फरा उस रूम में है. एक्टर्स के साथ बातें कर रही हैं. तो मैंने कहा अच्छा बाकी एक्टर्स भी आए हैं. तो I walk in very matter of factly and I walk in and go, Farah, why is Shah Rukh Khan here? So she's like, he's also wondering why you're here because nobody has been told anything. It was a surprise. So I walked in and she said, my lead man and my leading lady. This is this. I was like, whoa, so when you took a promise from me, pehle batana chahiye tha, Shah Rukh Khan will be in the movie. That's an amazing thing that happened. And she made this film with so much love. We had such a blast making the movie. Every song in it, we shot in the college in Darjeeling and the students were there. It was just a real vibe, energy film. And it'll always be remembered to be one of the most special films I've ever done.
We all remember Miss Chandni walking in the red sari. I mean, it's completely in our mind. I have a surprise for you. Can we please play that?
Also, when I started dubbing the film, Avinash, I realized that actually Sush, she finished her entire dubbing in like under 1 hour, and I realized she literally has like 8 or 9 lines in the film, throughout the film. And I was so upset because I had thought I'd let her down. I actually called her and I told her, I'm so sorry, I didn't realize that she will make the maximum impact once the movie came out. It didn't matter how many lines she had. Everyone who came out of Main Hoon Na remembered her.
Yeah. No, but there is a very, very cool story to this, guys. And this is again important. जो मैंने अभी आपको 5 मिनट पहले बताया ना कि आप सोचते कुछ हो, होता कुछ और है. मगर मिलता है जो लिखा है मिलना. You guys must know that such is the power of the audience. That I literally had a limited role in Main Hoon Na. Farah actually did call and apologize कि सबके पास role है, yours is the shortest and all. I'm just like कोई बात नहीं Farah. We did the film ना, खत्म हो गई बात. Then the film posters came up in Bombay. And if you remember, it was Shah Rukh Khan, if you remember. And there was Zayed and there was Amrita. There was no yours truly. So this whole thing came out and it was put up over the weekend. Friday the film released in Bombay. And by the time the first show was over, all the posters were brought down in Bombay. And there was Shah Rukh and me. It was every single poster. So how the audiences, the people that consume your art, doesn't matter in what field you choose to be, if you have their love and support, anything is possible. So that is how Main Hoon Na happened.
Yeah. But after No Problem, I think you took a break.
That was 2010.
2010.
Yeah.
Did you, at any point in time when you came back from that sabbatical, did you feel that I missed out on something?
No, I didn't. Because the kind of work that I was doing as an actor was really bad. Like really bad. If you've seen some of those films, you will know exactly what I mean. So sometimes you have to stop the autopilot in your life. कि कोई चीज़ रोज़ एक फैक्ट्री की तरह चर्न कर रही है और आप वही काम करे चले जा रहे हो with no passion, no inspiration, no sense of purpose. When I consciously stopped the factory and said नहीं करना है, ये नहीं करना है, 6 महीने अपने लाइफ के ऐसे ही नहीं वेस्ट करने, just because everyone's doing it. I'd rather do something else with my life now and then see how things go. None of the scripts that came to me were exciting. No work came to me that was outstanding. So मैंने छोड़ दिया. And 8 साल कैसे निकल गए पता ही नहीं चला because I became a mother for the second time. And Alisa came in and she took up all my time. So I was busy doing this, running the jewelry store that we have. I had the ownership of the Indian franchise for Miss Universe for 3 years. So we were sending the girl from India to Miss Universe. I was very busy. I didn't miss out on films at that point.
But it's hard, now you were at the top of your game and then to suddenly give it up and, embrace motherhood like you did so beautifully. It could be hard.
It's hard if it's something that you're fighting against. When you accept that, it's not hard anymore. It's just very simple.
Only Sushmita Sen can say that.
No, I think, कई बार मुझे, I have a very, very loyal fan base. हाँ, जान पूछो ना.
जैसे आपने कहा कि आपको इंग्लिश नहीं आती थी
जी.
तो उस लाइफ में और इंग्लिश आने की बाद में आपकी लाइफ में क्या फर्क पड़ा? अगर आपको इंग्लिश नहीं अभी
क्या बात है,
बहुत सारे लोगों को
प्यारा
इंग्लिश
सवाल है.
नहीं आती है
जी.
तो उनके लिए आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे? सीखना तो जरूरी है लेकिन एक एज होने के बाद बहुत सारे लोग सीख भी नहीं सकते.
जरूरत भी नहीं है, यही कहना चाह रही थी मैं. जरूरत तब है जब वो आपकी इच्छा हो. आप समझ रहे हैं? फ्रांस है, दुनिया में ऐसे बहुत लोग हैं जो अपनी भाषा के अलावा अंग्रेजी नहीं बोलते हैं. बहुत सारी कंट्रीज हैं. लेकिन मैं ये मानती हूँ कि अगर आपको वो फीलिंग चाहिए कि लोग मैंडरिन सीखते हैं, है ना? इंग्लिश तो चलो यूनिवर्सली एक लैंग्वेज हो गई, बट लोग स्पेनिश सीखते हैं, इटालियन सीखते हैं. किस लिए? क्योंकि उनकी मर्जी है. उस मर्जी को ज़बरदस्ती नहीं बोलना चाहिए. वो मर्जी जब तक आपको पसंद है कीजिए बिल्कुल. और भाषाएं सीखना बहुत अच्छी बात है. वो तो मैं वैसे भी बहुत अपने बच्चों को भी बोलती हूँ, यू मस्ट लर्न लैंग्वेजेस. मैं हर एक भाषा में कुछ ना कुछ बोल लेती हूँ, हर एक भाषा में. और इट मेड इट माई बिजनेस टू लर्न, मुझे अच्छा लगता है. लेकिन अगर आप हिंदी भाषा में अपने दिल की बात रखना जानते हैं, हिंदी में बोलिए, अंग्रेजी में मत बोलिए, क्योंकि फिर वो बात के मायने बदल जाते हैं. और जिसको नहीं समझ में आएगी वो ट्रांसलेशन करवा लेगा अपने लिए.
Exactly.
नहीं करवाएगा तो उसको सुनने की जरूरत नहीं.
थैंक यू मैम.
थैंक यू.
Do you think in all the characters that you have played in all these years, Sushmita, in terms of strength, probably Aarya is the most closest to you?
Aarya is very dear to me, yes. I think Aarya is a very modern understanding of Stri Shakti. I think in the given world today, जैसे आर्या की एक environment है, whether it is the family drug business or whether it is being a Rajasthan family from a particular kind of setup, ये पुराने ज़माने में नहीं बन सकती थी. It is the right time to make it. And that kind of strength that Aarya embodies and all the characters in it. आर्या में आपको आर्या पसंद है ना? You do not hunt a response. Much nicer. आर्या में कौन पसंद है? करेक्ट आंसर. आर्या पहले बोलना. हाँ, उसके बाद कौन पसंद है? दौलत. आई अग्री. दौलत के बारे में क्या पसंद है? So women like silence. आप सुन रहे हैं? Women like silence. Who else do you like in Aarya? So Daulat and Aarya. I'm going to go tell Ram sir this.
है ना? A sequel maybe now from here with you and Daulat alone.
You think you'd like that? Yes? Really? You know na, Daulat's character has killed the husband. You still want this? You must be having what? Reason for that. Okay then. So now I've understood that the new season, if at all, needs to have all this. Okay, all right. All right, raised a hand. Let's do this, girl. White shirt. I remembered you.
This day is made.
So first the young lady. And then the white shirt.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, Jan.
Yeah, my name is Vaishnavi Rastogi.
Hi, Vaishnavi.
So today I want to ask you one question. Firstly, I'm a big fan of you. Secondly, I'm a big fan of Tali.
Oh, thank you so much.
I literally got goosebumps while watching you on the screen, on my television. And guess what? My mother is also your biggest fan after watching Tali.
Thank you. Thank you so much. को पता नहीं है, it's been quite a decision to do that show because Tali is very special to me on so many levels. आपको अच्छी लगी, दिल खुश हो गया, सच्ची दिल खुश हो गया. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. So my question is to you: what's the best experience you had on Tali set? Like the memories you had. So can you explain? Like, can you just give us suggest?
Tali set?
Yeah.
Nice question. So Tali set, what happened is, you realize, right? हमारी जो community है, सब, at some level or the other, we are divided. And so the transgender community, जब उन्हें पता चला that I am playing Gauri, and I'm playing Gauri because Gauri Sawant wanted me to play her. तो सब नाराज थे मुझसे कि हम में से कोई क्यों नहीं, आप क्यों? तो वो नाराज़गी काफ़ी टाइम तक रही. फिर एक दिन सेट पे मैंने कहा ये नहीं चलेगा, अब इतना गुस्सा बिल्कुल नहीं चलेगा. तो आई वेंट एंड सैट डाउन विद देम एंड आई सेड, देखो जैसा भी है अब मैं आपकी गौरी हूँ, आपको एक्सेप्ट करना पड़ेगा ताकि मैं आपकी कहानी जितने लोगों तक ले जा सकूँ वो मौका मिले. उसके बाद आप भी कर लेना, बट इस वक्त मुझे सपोर्ट चाहिए, क्योंकि अगर आप मुझे अपनाओगे नहीं तो मैं आपको रिप्रेजेंट नहीं कर पाऊंगी. इन ऑल ऑनेस्टी, आप मानोगे नहीं, उस दिन से every transgender that has worked, and there were 2,000 of them on the set of Tali, they taught me the traditions, they taught me कैसे बात करते हैं, कैसे फील करते हैं उनके. सो द मोनोलॉग ऑफ ताली जब आप देखोगे, वो जो एक साथ बोला गया है, इट्स अ ट्रिब्यूट टू द ट्रांसजेंडर कम्युनिटी. वो दर्द मैंने फील किया बिकॉज ऑफ देम. एंड ताली इज ताली बिकॉज द कम्युनिटी एक्सेप्टेड मी. It has been a pleasure and a privilege to be the face of the Hijra community. Thank you.
You want to take the question? I know you've been waiting.
White shirt. Okay. What's your name, Janeman?
आज जीता नहीं, बट यहाँ मैं जीत गया हूँ. So my question to you is,
What is your name?
Prem.
अरे नाम ही प्रेम है. Hi, Prem.
So my question is,
Yeah.
first of all, it's an honor for me.
Thank you.
So my question is, you've been through lots of ups and downs.
Yeah.
That is for sure.
Yeah.
So what if something unfair happens with you, or
Yeah.
कोई competition में आप उधर रहो? Yeah, guys, please.
No. ये बहुत मजेदार. क्यों हंस रहे हैं वो भी सुनना है मैंने. एक सेकंड.
नहीं.
हाँ.
My question to you all is, if, for example, anything in life, कुछ गलत हो रहा है, something wrong, and that is not in your hands, how do you deal with that?
Oh, I'm smart like that. If it is not in my hand, I don't deal with it. If it's in my hand, I win. Lovely meeting you. Yes, Jan. Yes, please give him the mic. Lots of friends also you have, na? Ay, shabash. What is your name, Jan?
Hi. Hi, ma'am. I'm Chirag. बेसिकली जो मुझे सवाल पूछने थे वो सबने पूछ लिए.
क्या बात कर रहे हो? किसी ने कुछ पूछा ही नहीं अभी तक?
अभी मैं पूछता हूँ ना एक सवाल. मस्त है.
हाँ, मस्त है.
So मैम
मस्त
बेसिकली
होना चाहिए वहाँ. अब बोल दिया मस्त
इट्स
है.
अबाउट शाहरुख खान, ऑफ कोर्स मस्त ही होगा.
Ask.
मैम बेसिकली आपने मेन हूं ना में काम किया उनके साथ. So what was your experience working with King Khan?
Oh, he's a king.
Of course.
Definitely a king. He is not only a wonderful man and an actor, but he takes care of people. वो जो आपने सुना है उनके बारे में बिल्कुल सही है. He is a very large-hearted man and he's a good, humble, God-fearing man. He is a king.
That's why I follow me.
Yeah.
We all follow him.
You have good taste. He's a good man.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, Janeman. Give her the mic. One lady, one guy, one lady, one guy.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, Jan.
Hi, I'm Mannat.
Oh, you're Mannat. Shahrukh, Mannat. Yeah.
You're an inspiration.
Thank you.
You're literally a feminist ideal for all Indian women, including me, of course. And my question for you is, what is your opinion on the term women-centric projects?
Blah, 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 blah. It should be a character-centric project, not women or men. Not women or men. And guys, I gotta tell you this. A lot of what I believe in and how I live my life, तो लोग ये सोचते हैं that I am a feminist. I am a feminist, okay. But I also love men. I think there is a balance that कुदरत ने खुद बनाया है, जहाँ पे औरत और आदमी की अपनी ताकत है. So I love both sides of the gender. Actually, all of them.
So,
Yeah.
you know, like she said, we all look at you as a feminist. Women-centric film, I've spoken to you before. It's a very, very annoying word. But this was not the case when you started out, Sushmita. It was very, very different. Sometimes, even when women went and gave an opinion, they were called opinionated women.
We know.
You know?
Yeah.
What was that time like? Have you faced this?
Absolutely. I don't know, opinionated absolutely I've faced. But अगर आप हर चीज़ के बारे में agree नहीं करते in the 90s, whatever it is, if you as an actress asked for कि ये role में करना क्या है, you were difficult as an actor to deal with. आप बहुत ज़्यादा सवाल जवाब करती हैं. औरतों को नहीं करना चाहिए. गलत फहमी. सवाल है ज़रूर कीजिए. And that's exactly what I was trying to tell to the gentleman who was asking about Hindi and English. अपने मन की बात रखना बहुत ज़रूरी है, किसी भी भाषा में डालिए. हमेशा बोलिए, क्योंकि जिस दिन बोलना बंद कर देंगे आपकी वो आज़ादी छीन ली जाएगी. हमेशा बोलिए.
Sushmita, you're one of the most authentic people I know. Authenticity comes at a price. Whenever you have spoken openly about anything, whether it's your health, whether it's a relationship, you always got some kind of a lashback to that. You've always got some kind of feedback to that, good and bad both. How difficult is it to be authentic, and how difficult is it to be you?
Oh, no. Guys, you know the word authentic? Original. Are you an original? Are you a copy? ये तो conviction से बोलना बनता है ना? Original, ये बात. Well, if you are authentic, it's not a choice. It's who you are. So it's not like someone has to give you permission or approvals to be who you are. If you are a unique person, standalone unique person, then that's who you will be. Is it tough being me? Hell yeah. Of course it is.
How do you deal with it then?
I don't deal with it now. I accept. But I'm a very blessed person, guys. A very, very blessed person. It is not possible to have started my entire life. Most of it has been spent being famous. So which has been about people, which has been about these human interactions, about human opinions, about human judgments. But at the end of the day, I have met very few people in this world who is as loved as I am.
I agree.
It's a very big blessing.
I agree. You, like you said, this is a second phase for you. You're doing Aarya. You did Tali. Are you enjoying this phase as an actor now?
Absolutely. Like, absolutely. This is what I was born to do. Is to be this inspired and to put in 100%. I've never believed that मैं दुनिया के सबसे कमाल actress हूँ. But मुझे ये पता है कि अगर आप मुझे कमाल से कमाल एक्टर्स के पास काम करने के लिए छोड़ दो, तो हार्ड वर्क मुझ में सबसे ज़्यादा होगा. मुझसे ज़्यादा ईमानदारी से कोई नहीं करेगा.
Yeah.
ये confidence है. बाकी ऊपर वाले की मर्जी.
Yeah. You've worked with Shah Rukh, you've worked with Salman, you've never worked with Aamir.
Yeah, Aamir somehow.
Did you ever come close to working with Aamir again?
Aamir long back, but nothing after. Aamir himself also does such less films that we know, unfortunately not. But
like
they
to
say
work
the
with
three
him?
Khans, no, so I've worked with the two.
Would you like to work with him? I know you came close to working with Salman again for a Sanjay Bhansali film, I think in 2019.
It was under discussion, but we never came close enough to it. It was still under discussion.
Would you like to see that pair again? Yeah, we all remember Chunari. Can you tell me something from that time when you were, I think in Mauritius, you all shot for that song?
So we shot in Miami, in Fort Lauderdale. We shot in the US quite extensively. Chunari was San Francisco, San Jose. Yeah, and it was the Golden Bridge. अभी हुआ कर रहे हैं वहाँ पे ठंड में कुकड़ी जम गई थी. That song, if you notice now after I'm telling you, Salman Khan is wearing a polo neck, then he's wearing a blazer, then he's got inners, and he's wearing a yellow suit or something on top of all this layering. Yours truly is in lehenga choli, and it's freezing, and the whole unit is covered in like these woolen clothes. मैं बता रही हूँ हमारा जो thermostat होता है ना as an actress, वो between Yash ji's Switzerland shooting and then us shooting all over the US in the peak of winter. I think women have just developed this ability to wear chiffon sari anywhere. Like anywhere. And the same goes for that song. I think we were just freezing. It was when David brought that song to me and I was like, ये गाना क्या है? Because it was Chunari. I'm like, I'm like, no, my God. What is this? And those are those days when I'm like very ladylike and all that. It's just like, ये क्या है? And David is like, hit गाना है और क्या है? And then I was like, turned to Salman. I said, you think that's a hit song? So Salman's like, come, we will show you. Right? So we get down to shooting this song. And by the time it released, that year, it was at every wedding. हर एक शादी पे बजा था. और अभी 30 साल 28 years होने को है, वो आज भी हर एक शादी पे बजता है. So David and Salman knew what they were doing. But yeah, that's a song that remains very special.
Yeah. Coming back to Aarya, your journey is ending with the show. How?
किसने कहा?
ऐसा मैंने सुना.
किसने कहा?
नहीं.
मैं तो नहीं कह रही हूँ. But listen guys, अभी आर्या की लाइफ में जो जर्नी है वो यहीं तक है. इसके आगे होगा नहीं होगा that we don't know. But I cannot say है ही नहीं, वो नहीं बोल सकते.
How comfortable are you with letting it go?
As comfortable as I was to let it in.
Want to elaborate on that? Please do.
I think हर चीज़ का एक वक्त होता है. उससे ज़्यादा या उससे कम will not justify the value it holds. So if something is done, it will end. But if something has life left in it, तो वो आगे भी चलेगी. वो मर्जी.
Hoga. We can't wait to see that.
Yeah, so I let it in with a lot of acceptance. I will let it go with the same amount of acceptance.
Anything else in the pipeline?
Yes, lots. Need to come back and do a film. So, yeah, so that's in the pipeline. We're going to hear about me producing stuff with a fantastic lady who's my partner in it. We'll tell you more about it. And 2 more web series. So you have a lot lined up.
Tell us more.
No, can't tell. No. But that was nicely done. Tell us more. But this year is going to be a very special year, you guys. 2024 is going to be a kick-ass year. I hope you can feel it. Yeah.
We can't wait to see all of that. Now it's the time to open up again to you guys officially.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
My question is, who is your role model? Who was your role model? What motivates you? Who motivates you?
क्या बात है? It's a beautiful question, Jan. What is your name?
Shafaq Sheikh.
Shafaq, when I was growing up,
Yes.
I was first motivated and inspired by Rakesh Sharma, who went to space. And when he went to space, and मैंने ये Tesla TV black and white में देखा था, और मेरे माता पिता टीवी के सामने बैठ के रो रहे थे. तो मुझे लगा हमारे रिश्ते में होंगे कोई कि इतना रो रहे हैं हमारे घर वाले. तब जाके पता चला कि अगर आप इंडिया के लिए कोई भी ऐसा काम करते हो जहां आप फर्स्ट इंडियन होते हैं, तो वो पूरे देश के लिए बहुत बड़ी बात है. सो उन्हें देखकर मुझे ये था कि मुझे ज़िंदगी में अपने देश के लिए फर्स्ट इंडियन बनना है. And that led to, he went to space, I took the universe.
Wow. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
He's inspired me. Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to take names from here and we'll take random questions also.
And it's Shivam. Who's Shivam?
Any Hindi performance you saw recently that truly inspires you?
Yes. Vikrant Massey in 12th fail.
Wow.
I was so inspired and so frustrated and so angry and so in pain. Everything that the character felt, I felt because of him and his performance. Absolutely inspired. We need new age actors like that who can take you back in any role and make you feel like you belong. Hats off to him.
Thank you so much. It was my personal favorite too. Like
Yeah?
I have recently watched that.
Yeah,
Amazing.
So you have good taste. We have the same taste.
Yes.
You're very good.
I'll take one last question from that group which was waiting for a while.
Finally, I got a chance because I'm sitting at the back.
Well done.
Okay. So, ma'am, you have achieved so much in life. Like, you have become Miss Universe. Make some noise, guys. So, is there anything else that you are longing for? Like, is there still a thing that you want to still achieve? And if yes, what is that?
Oh, Babu, that's a long bucket list. I have a very long list. So I'm one of those people who's very content in the moment, but I'm very ambitious when it comes for the future. I have lots of dreams. There are places I want to travel. There are companies I want to make. There are films I want to make. I want to create hospitals and schools and orphanages in times to come. I want to create a world that is as beautiful as the heart I believe in. So, long way to go. Yeah. Yes. And so, guys, I love you very much. Turns out that I have to take ijazat. It's an absolute pleasure meeting all of you. And thank you so much for all the love.